Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Pure AI podcast, where flesh and blood journalists do the legwork and AI swoops in for the last mile audio conversion. I'm John K. Waters, editor in chief in the Converge 360 group of 1105 Media.
And I'm Gladys Rama, editorial director. Today we're diving into three major AI stories: Microsoft's expanded AI security tools, Character.AI's new parental oversight features, and Google's launch of their reasoning-focused Gemini 2.5 Pro model.
It's a packed show with some fascinating developments that show just how quickly the AI landscape is evolving. Let's jump right in. First up, Microsoft just made a major move in the AI security space, unveiling a significant expansion of their cybersecurity platform with a suite of autonomous AI agents.
That's right, John. Microsoft's Security Copilot, which launched about a year ago, is now being supercharged with 11 new AI powered agents designed to automate critical security tasks. Six of these are developed in house by Microsoft, and five come from security partners like OneTrust, Aviatrix, and Tanium.
What's interesting is how Microsoft is leveraging AI to fight AI related threats. According to Microsoft's Vasu Jakal, they detected over 30 billion phishing emails in 2024 alone. The scale of these attacks has simply exceeded human capacity to respond.
One of the most intriguing new tools is the phishing triage agent in Microsoft Defender. It's designed to filter and prioritize phishing alerts, provide explanations, and actually improve based on user feedback. There's also a conditional access optimization agent that monitors identity systems to spot policy gaps.
Microsoft is clearly concerned about what they're calling shadow AI, unauthorized AI use within organizations that flies under the radar of IT departments. They estimate that 57% of enterprises have seen security incidents related to AI, while 60% admit they haven't implemented adequate controls.
To address this cross platform challenge, starting in May 2025, Microsoft Defender will support AI security visibility across multiple clouds: Azure, AWS, and Google Cloud, including popular models like OpenAI's GPT, Meta's Llama, and Google's Gemini.
They're even adding browser based data loss prevention tools to block sensitive information from being entered into generative AI apps like ChatGPT. It's a comprehensive approach that positions Microsoft as a key player in autonomous cyber defense.
What's your take on this strategy, John? Do you think automation rather than headcount will define cybersecurity in the AI era?
I think Microsoft is betting heavily on that premise. As Alexander Stoyanovich from Microsoft put it, the rise of AI has introduced new cyber risk vectors, but it's also our greatest ally. Organizations simply can't hire enough security analysts to keep pace with today's threats. Next up, Character.AI has introduced a new feature called Parental Insights, aimed at addressing growing concerns about teen safety on their chatbot platform.
This is an interesting development, John. The feature allows users under 18 to share weekly reports of their chatbot interactions directly with their parents via email. It's worth noting this comes as Character.ai has faced criticism and several lawsuits over how they handle safety for minors on their platform.
What struck me about their approach is how they're trying to balance transparency with privacy. The weekly reports don't share specific chat logs or conversations. Instead, they show how much time teens spend on the platform, which characters they interact with most frequently, and how much time they spend with each character.
And it's entirely optional, right? Teens can activate or deactivate it themselves, and parents don't even need to create an account to receive these reports.
Exactly. Though if a teen wants to revoke access, it does require parental confirmation, which seems like a reasonable safeguard. Character.ai mentioned in their blog post that many team members are parents themselves who understand the challenges of navigating new technologies with teenagers.
This is just one part of a broader safety initiative they've implemented over the past year. They've created a separate AI model specifically for teen users that's trained to avoid sensitive content, added time spent alerts, and included clear notifications reminding users they're talking to AI, not real people.
Unfortunately, these efforts haven't fully protected them from legal challenges. Last year, the Washington Post reported on a lawsuit claiming Character.ai contributed to a teenager's suicide by facilitating harmful interactions, a sobering reminder of the real world stakes involved.
Do you see this as part of a larger trend in the industry, John? More platforms providing monitoring tools for parents as AI becomes more prevalent in young people's lives.
Absolutely. I think we're going to see increasing regulatory pressure on all AI chatbot services regarding youth safety. Character.AI's move is just the beginning of what will likely become standard practice across the industry. Now, let's talk about Google's latest AI advancement. This week, they announced Gemini 2.5 Pro Experimental, what they're calling a new thinking model that actually reasons through problems before giving answers.
This is a significant shift in approach, John. Instead of just pattern matching or predicting text, Gemini 2.5 Pro is designed to analyze information, weigh context, and make informed decisions across complex tasks like coding, scientific reasoning, and interpreting various media types.
What's impressive is its performance on benchmark tests. On the ADER Polyglot Code editing test, it scored 68.6%, and on SWE Bench Verified, which measures software development capabilities, it hit 63.8%. That puts it ahead of several competitors, though still behind Anthropic's Claude 3.7 Sonnet, which scored 70.3%.
Let's talk about that massive context window. Gemini 2.5 Pro supports a 1 million token context window. That's roughly 750,000 words it can process at once. And Google says they plan to expand this to 2 million tokens soon.
To put that in perspective, that's like processing an entire novel in one go. The competition in this space is really heating up, with OpenAI's O series models and others from Anthropic, XAI, and DeepSeek all focusing on these reasoning capabilities.
Right now, it's available through Google AI Studio and the Gemini app for subscribers to their 20 per month Gemini Advanced plan, though they haven't announced API pricing yet.
What's your take on how this fits into the competitive landscape? Everyone seems to be racing toward these reasoning models.
I think it signals a fundamental shift in what we expect AI to do. These reasoning capabilities are essential for building truly autonomous AI agents. Google's stating that all future Gemini models will include reasoning capabilities shows how central this approach has become to their AI strategy.
And to think how rapidly this field is advancing. Just a year ago, we were amazed by basic generative capabilities, and now we're discussing AI systems that can methodically reason through complex problems. Looking at these three stories together, I'm seeing a fascinating convergence of trends that's really shaping the future of AI technology.
Absolutely, John. Microsoft's security agents, Character.AI's parental controls, and Google's reasoning models all reflect how AI is simultaneously becoming more powerful and more integrated into sensitive areas of our lives.
What strikes me is that we're witnessing an evolution in how AI is deployed. Microsoft isn't just protecting AI systems, they're using AI agents as the security solution itself. It's AI protecting against AI threats.
And that's crucial as these systems gain more autonomy through reasoning capabilities, like we're seeing with Gemini 2.5 Pro. More powerful AI requires more sophisticated safeguards, especially as these tools become accessible to average users and organizations without deep technical expertise.
The Character AI story highlights another critical dimension responsible development as these technologies reach younger users. We're seeing the industry grapple with how to balance innovation with appropriate safety measures.
I think that's going to be a major theme moving forward. Companies will need to build in safety and oversight capabilities from the ground up rather than as afterthoughts. The regulatory pressure is only going to increase.
What should our listeners be watching for next in this space?
I'd say keep an eye on how these agentic AI systems start working together. Microsoft's approach with multiple specialized AI agents working in concert could become the standard model. We're moving from single large models to ecosystems of specialized AIs.
And I think we'll see increased focus on verifiability and transparency. As these reasoning models make more complex decisions, explaining how they reach their conclusions becomes critical, especially in high stakes areas like cybersecurity.
The companies that can balance powerful capabilities with appropriate safeguards and transparency will likely emerge as the leaders in this next phase of AI development.
Well, that wraps up our coverage for today. It's clear that AI security, responsible development, and reasoning capabilities are converging to reshape the technology landscape in profound ways.
Absolutely. From Microsoft's AI security agents to Character.AI's parental tools and Google's reasoning models, we're seeing both the incredible potential and the necessary guardrails evolving together.
For those interested in learning more about these stories, you can find detailed articles on all of today's topics at pureai.com, where we dive deeper into the technical aspects and industry implications. Finally, I want to remind everyone to check out the newest feature on Pure AI, the Converge 360 Elevator Pitch video series, which spotlights trailblazing IT organizations that are helping enterprises navigate today's AI space. Elevator pitch videos feature snapshot interviews with executives who explain what their companies do, their target customers, how they use AI to solve common business problems, and how to get in touch with them.
Be sure to join us next week when we'll be exploring the latest developments in AI regulation and how the industry is responding to new compliance challenges. And that wraps up another episode of the Pure AI podcast, where we sift through the signal, dodge the hype, and occasionally ask if the machines are just messing with us.
Thanks for listening to the Pure AI podcast. If you liked what you heard, go ahead and subscribe, leave us a review, or just shout, AGI is coming into the void. We'll probably hear you. I'm John K. Waters.
And I'm Gladys Rama. We'll catch you next time.